Hello, everybody at Hendrick Honda of Hickory. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas, and I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of July. Now, before we get started, I'm going to take a look first at the mystery shops. And so we're looking pretty good here with the mystery shops. We still want Caleb to work on his email response and quality, but Allison killed it. She had 5.0s across the board with those mystery shops, so fantastic job. Let's just make sure that we are taking some time to review those mystery shops. We always want to get the feedback in a timely manner. The goal there is that we're seeing some improvement. If we're getting the feedback in a timely manner, we're able to apply it to our next customer interaction, and that's how we can continue to start seeing these scores increase. But your mystery shops overall are looking pretty good here, so nice job. If you do have any questions about Mystery Shop, please feel free to reach out to Robin. She's great. She's more than happy to help you with that. Now, we're going to take a look at your inbound next, and this is really where I want us to put some focus. And so right now you guys are at a 2.48, so we want to get to a 3.0. We've hit a little bit of a lull here, but we want to work on getting above a 3.0, and ultimately we want to see a 4.0 or higher. And so there's a couple things that we want to do and we want to focus on. So the first thing is we want to make sure that we're reviewing calls. Allison did a great job reviewing her calls, but Caleb still has all of his calls from last month that need to be reviewed. So we want to make sure that we are going and doing that. He can log in and actually see all of his calls and just click on the details link and pull all of those up. And if he clicks on the details link, what it'll actually do is pull up the exact page that gets emailed over to him. So that's one of the things that we want to do, is review calls in a timely manner. We want to stay on top of our certifications. They're doing a great job with that, so keep up the good work. And what I'd like us to focus on as a team is what I call 3 big rocks. The first is a solid greeting. Thank you for calling Hendrick Honda of Hickory. This is Deanna, and how may I help you today? The second big rock is the direction step. It's an easy thing to do on every call to cover those directions. And then the third is this very pivotal step, and this is our really strategic step. This is where we make the availability of the vehicle the focus of the call. So we tell the customer we're going to check on the availability of the vehicle, that it's only going to take 10 minutes. We use that as leverage to get the customer's name and phone number. We then give the customer a reason to stay on the phone, put them on hold, and when you come back from hold, we want to confirm availability and then move forward with selling the appointment. So in the next month, we want to start seeing, we want to get up here to a 3.0. Also, we want to see a 60% appointment rate. Allison's there, so we just want to get the entire team there to that 60% appointment rate. And one thing that is really helpful, sometimes when we have customers that are a little fickle, they're not really sure about coming into the dealership, we can always use the tentative appointment technique to set the appointment. All right, so next I'm just going to take a look here and see where your dealership is ranked by score. And out of about 100 or 230 dealerships, oops, I went right by you. You guys are ranked number 142. And so when we get to that 3.0 or above, you get up here into the top 100. Now, you guys come from quite a dealership family. I'm from the Charlotte area, so I'm very familiar with Hendrick. I buy my cars from Hendrick Honda down here in Charlotte. So I'm very familiar, and there's a couple different Hendrick Honda or Hendrick dealerships that we also coach. So one of the things that I've seen dealership families do before is if there's a dealership nearby, or if you have a relationship with a GM or an internet director at another Hendrick dealership, you can, if you want to strike up a little friendly competition between dealerships, I've seen that before where they just work on here's a great example, Nissan of San Marcos and Toyota of Verde. They're from the same family, and every single month they go head to head on who can get the highest score. And so they have a little friendly competition between their specific dealerships. And so that's something that you can do. You can utilize this report to help facilitate something like that. You don't have to, but that's just an idea that I've seen at other dealerships that folks who are competitive in nature have a little bit of fun with. But ultimately what we want to do is get again to that 3.0 mark, and hopefully what we're seeing is when we start seeing increased scores, we see increased percentage in appointment setting and increased sales. So that's our ultimate goal. Now, some other things we have the top 4 dealership contest. So every month we take our top 4 dealerships, obviously not the Phone Ninja demo, but we take our top 4 dealerships, we put them into a drawing, and at the end of the year we pick a dealership from the drawing, and that dealership will win a trip to Hawaii. They can use it however they'd like. paid for by Phone Ninjas. For individual sales representatives, we do have the perfect score contest, and so every time a sales representative gets a perfect score, their name gets put into a hat, and then at the end of the quarter, we pick a name from the hat, and that individual sales representative will win a trip to Hawaii, paid for by Phone Ninjas. We also have, right now we have a referral contest going on. So if you have a dealership in your area and a contact there that you think would benefit or be interested in having a conversation and being supported by an outside training team, we'd love just to be able to talk to them and see if we can help them. Just type in the dealership name, their contact information, their phone number. And for every 20 new clients that we set up from referrals, that we will we will have a drawing for a trip to Mexico or the Bahamas. But regardless, if you refer somebody and then they come on board with Phone Ninjas, you will get a $100 Amazon gift card. This is for everyone. So everyone who logs in has this contest: managers, sales representatives. So that's just another thing that we have going on. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is there at the top of the screen. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the month.